Okay, so if any pair of interior angles of two lines on the same side of the transversal are supplementary, then the two lines are parallel. So if angle 1 and angle 3 are supplementary, and angle 2 and angle 4 are supplementary, then line 1 must be parallel to line 2. So let's go ahead and start the proof. So we know angle 1 and angle 3 are supplementary. And this implies that the measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 3 is equal to 180. We also know that angle 2 and angle 4 are supplementary. And this implies that the measure of angle 2 plus the measure of angle 4 is equal to 180. By linear pair, we know that the measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 2 is equal to 180. And we know that the measure of angle 3 plus the measure of angle 4 is equal to 180. Now, what we want is we want to do the alternate interior angle theorem. We want to use that. So if we can show that angle 1 is congruent to angle 4 and angle 2 is congruent to angle 3, then we can show by the alternate interior angle theorem that these two lines are parallel. So let's see what we can do. We know that the measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 3 is equal to 180. And we know the measure of angle 3 plus the measure of angle 4 is equal to 180. So this means the measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 3 is equal to the measure of angle 3 plus the measure of angle 4. So I can subtract measure of angle 3 from both sides to get the measure of angle 1 is equal to the measure of angle 4, right? So 1 is equal to 4. Now all I have to show is 2 is equal to 3, and then by AIA, these two lines are parallel. So I'm going to use the equation, let's see, measure of angle 2 plus measure of angle 4 is equal to 180. And the measure of angle 3 plus the measure of angle 4 is equal to 180. So from these, I know the measure of angle 2 plus the measure of angle 4 is equal to the measure of angle 3 plus the measure of angle 4. I could subtract measure of angle 4 from both sides to get the measure of angle 2 is equal to the measure of angle 3, right? So this implies that angle 1 is congruent to angle 4 and angle 2 is congruent to angle 3. So this implies by AIA, by the alternate interior angle theorem, that line 1 is parallel to line 2. And that is the proof.